football lane brings us to the Tar Heel State, where the legacy of the late, great Sam Mills lives on with each pound of the drum. And that means we are ready for football here at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
The numbers on the ground last week for Hubbard: 16 carries, 75 yards.
Brandon, we both know plenty about this game, but you don't have to be an expert to figure out that they're going to lean heavily on their ground game to try and win this week. He sits number 5 in the league so far in rushing, and when they've had success on that side of the ball, he's been at the center of it. If they want to win in this one, he's going to have to play like that to help drive them down the field.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Micah Parsons
In there to get him, sack number 14 for him on the year.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
This is taken at about the 14. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
And a short pickup to about the 25.
The numbers for Williams a week ago: 6 carries, 56 yards.
They've won 2 straight games and have done it with the running game as the focal point of their offense. So in this contest, I don't think about doing anything else. I continue to ride the hot hand that I've established and lead with the runners.
Runs through the contact. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
I thought that was a good call. Passing situation on 2nd down. They hit him with the draw instead, pick up nice yardage.
Yeah, because the draw, they're thinking pass when they see that initially defensively, right?
But you know, in today's NFL, most of the time on 2nd and long, when it's a passing situation, pass rushers are on the field and they're only thinking one thing: get to the quarterback. And oftentimes you can bypass him with a running play.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Prescott to throw it. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
The Cowboys at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Able to hit his target lane.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 22-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. On 1st down, it's Blue. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Prescott from the gun.
He'll find Lamb. That's complete.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been a workhorse in the backfield to start the season. He finds himself in the top 5 in rushing at this point of the year.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. Now 2nd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman could wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Here's Young.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Young now. And he will go down. The Cowboys sack. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Cowboys offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's putting together a very strong first half of the season. Currently the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And that's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They just get the play off. Now Prescott. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
It's such a costly interception. Nearly a pick six, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Young. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Young to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And folks, kick is good.
And that will tie us at 3-3.
So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Throwing, Prescott. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Here's Prescott.
Pass taken in. Ball has been tied in.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Looking to throw. Prescott.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. They'll throw again. Prescott. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
10 more for him on that one. He's been a busy man. It's a first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Here's Prescott. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make the play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And his kick here is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3.
So all field goals so far, 6 3-yard scores. The kick is away. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time, looked well for a solid game.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Young. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Young. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Come on, set.
Young working out of the gun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
To the left side, he's got McMillan. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hamp, message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and Dak Prescott getting ready to go once more. And he's in the midst of a very solid season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards.
They start the second half here with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. On the draw, here's Blue.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45.
It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football. Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Cowboys.
They try the left side here with Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Prescott now. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Nick Scorton. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now a shotgun handoff. Blue. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Kevontae Turpin, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. A solid stiff arm. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do. I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
This is caught by McMillan. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Second down and a yard. Young will set to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Micah Parsons getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. The play fake. Now Young. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
And the Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
In motion left, that's Thielen. Looking to throw, Young. There's the stiff arm. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
They'll find McMillan here. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay, right.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. Now Young. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
A 9-yard gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
Folks, kick is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
And the Cowboys first down.
Here's a quick throw by Dak, complete out wide. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. They go draw here. Blue. Chris Barnes there on the stop. But the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but works and clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Prescott. And now another one thrown incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
A 62-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock.
Osa Odighizuwa gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Here's 2nd down.
At the 44-yard line.
Here's Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Donovan Ezeraku in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Throwing here, Prescott. And he rips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Prescott to throw. Able to hit his target lane. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Now Williams running left.
And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Williams going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the fourth quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101, check that box.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
So now Young and the Panthers down by 2 touchdowns. 47 seconds remaining.
It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Here's Young. They'll run the screen with Hubbard. Oh, they wind up losing yardage on the play. You cannot have that. And also, 4th down now. Now Young.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Well, Prescott here to throw.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here's Prescott. Touchdown!
Kevontae Turpin with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And we're back now in Charlotte, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away from